entered and it's lovely. Of course, it has a microwave. It has a lot of... I manifested this one from last year. Today is Bruno Mars concert. So basically, I'm still in my no makeup. Almost 7. Almost 7. 1 minute to 7. And it's 6:59 a.m. So early in the morning, but I have to go with Arlen. Off to... I'm waiting for my ride. I booked it through Uber. It was sunny out. So I just checked in I can't say this is like a hotel, but this is kind of like an Airbnb. And like, how should I define this one? It's a student housing. It's a kind of like a dormitory when it comes to months of September to April. So we are staying here at conference something in Toronto. I'm gonna put here, and it's lovely. Actually, I just entered and it's lovely. So it has a fridge, of course. It has a microwave. It has a lot of empty cupboards, but they're basically empty. Trash bag or garbage bin, and then there's a little bit of a living space. And when you enter, on the left side is this one, like a cute, not really tiny, but like a good amount size of a shower. And that's me. And then here, there's actually 2 bedrooms. This one is a first bedroom, I think, and this one's a second. They're basically the same size, I guess. So there are 3 of us. I don't know which one's which, but yeah, Edlin's coming to the concert, and also my husband Arlen. So this is how the bedroom looks like. It's really like a dormitory kind of type. I've lived in a dormitory before, so it's kind of like, this one is really spacious, like unlike the dorm that So this one is second bedroom. Yeah, it's basically the same. Maybe we should turn on the, yeah, there you go. So I think we're gonna go with this room. I think it's pretty clean and pretty spacious. I think this is gonna be a good place for people to live. Well, not really live, but if you want to stay here in Toronto, this is gonna be a perfect place for it. Just do know that they don't really have an early check-in. So usually they message in booking.com, because they booked this one at booking.com, and it's only $110 per night, which is really the cheapest that I got, if like ever since. Like I usually do hotel check-ins in Toronto, but this one's not really in the downtown area, because definitely downtown area is really expensive. So this one is in Seneca College. This is kind of like in the Finch East, you know, and basically this one's a really good price. Just do note, I forgot to tell you that, just do note that check-in, there's no early check-in. I tried because I arrived here like at 1 p.m. or 1:10 p.m. ish, and I really tried, but I ended up waiting for like 2 hours. This is not a good idea, getting a day off, because it just most of the time I spent it like in the bus here waiting for the check-in and at the same time in the mall. So basically not a good idea to take a day off, but I just did it because it's the same, like whatever I do at work, it's not even busy. Like I don't usually work really hard, just work smart, you know. Anyway, so I'm gonna take a shower and we are going to get ready. I am going to get my hair wet. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do that, but I think I would. The problem is my facial wash is in Ireland's big, so what I'm gonna do is just wash my face with the cleansing oil that I've got, and maybe go from there. View is actually lovely from our bedroom, so look at that. You can't basically see the cars running, but there are cars there because that's a highway. I should have brought my camera with me, but I ended up not bringing it. Get a bunch of makeup, the basic ones. I also got a towel because I'm not sure if there's a towel here. This is the first time actually that I've checked into this one, so maybe I'm gonna use this one for my face because my face is pretty sensitive. This is the bag that I'm gonna bring. I brought this one from the Blackpink concert last year, so I think that will do. Good thing I have cream, and make sure to we're gonna talk about all the stuffs that we are going to do and make sure we won't forget for the concert. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Welcome back to another Laughing Canada series or episode, because today we are heading to Bruno Mars concert. I've manifested this one ever since I was 13. I heard the first song, I think that was Nothing on You, and I'm really a fan of him. Billionaire, like a lot of songs from Bruno Mars. I love him so much, and I manifested this one from last year when the Blackpink concert happened, because I really didn't expect it to be my first concert ever. So after that concert I was like, next year it should be Bruno Mars, and now that is the Bruno Mars concert, and now I'm gonna manifest next year Justin Bieber. I got some stockings. I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear this one. It is not too hot out. It's really beautiful day out. I'm just not really sure if it's, you know, it's visible. You know, this is a perfect spot to do my makeup later on, so let's do that. So I have my hair. I'm gonna bring this one in the bathroom. Lots of wirings. Oops. Forgot to tell my friend Edlyn that we are at this room, but she's gonna arrive at 4 p.m. because she has an errand to do. So, well, that is... yeah, first things first, charge your phone. I do have my power bank, which I have been using since this morning, which is this one. I don't know, I got this one. This is brown blue element. I got this one from like randomly in the mall, and this has been really acting greatly to me, so I think we're gonna have that. I'm really not sure if I'm going to shower. There's still time. I don't know, we'll see. We are back. I just finished actually taking a shower and blow drying my hair. The next thing I would do with my hair is that I am going to curl it because that's the plan. But for now, we are going to wear our contact lenses, wait for Edlin, and enjoy the view, and do the makeup. So the makeup that we are going to like an inspo. Seriously, last night I was at work overnight shift, and now like after lunch and when I arrived here, I was like really tired and I feel really sleepy. But then again, I realized when I checked in, I was like, this is gonna be Bruno Mars concert. I have manifested this one for a year, so I have to be, active, the level of energy. But it's just the sleepiness is kicking me out. You know what I mean? I should have, I have two options when I came here, or to check in here. So I have a first option, which I did this morning. Arlen has work nearby, so we don't live in downtown Toronto, or we don't live around GTA, but we'll live just nearby, in the suburbans, or it's just that the first option, I have to go with Arlen because he has the car. I really don't want to take the transit and make different stops and then have a different bus and then train and then bus. So I was like, the second option would be that I would be able to catch the 12 p.m. bus from our city to go here in Scarborough, and then probably arrive 3:30 p.m. But at the same time, I was like, I don't want to rush everything when I arrived here, check in, and then what's gonna happen, I have to do my hair, my makeup, and everything. I was like, maybe I should do the option one because I have a lot of time. At least I'm already in the city, at least I'm already settled in. Once I just come here and then check in, even though I wait for 2 hours, it's gonna be not complicated and the option B. But then as I was like, if I take the option one, I'm going to not have enough sleep, and then the option two, I would have a lot of sleep because the bus from our city to here in Scarborough or the Finch East is going to be 12 p.m. So I was like, which one should I choose? And then I choose the first option, which is I have to go with Arlen. So now we're going to talk about the makeup that I'm going to, the inspo. So this is what I'm feeling. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but this is what I'm feeling. This dark, and we'll see how this goes. And while we're doing that, we're gonna wait for Edlin. It's already 3:46. Also, I did my nails last night, so while talking with my mom, so I'm using this I think this is Sally Hansen, if I'm not mistaken. It is a miracle gel. I love it so much. The thing about here is that the air conditioning is just not as what I imagined. It's not cool. But who am I to And I don't have a mirror. I bought a mirror yesterday because Arlen has, saw it in the dollar store, but I forgot to bring it. And now I am, regretting not bringing it. Actually, I forgot about it. But it's just that if I have brought it, I wouldn't have, but it's due. But it's all good now. I have my contact lenses in, and let's start with stuffs. My camera is gonna be overheating, so I already know that, but we shall see when it would survive. So first things first, we have to prep our skin. Usually I have a moisturizer, but I don't have it. So we're gonna use the La Roche-Posay. This is my favorite serum. So I do this one every day. It's just it's messy. I know that. And I think it's it has a discoloration. I don't know, is it? Sit still. I just got this one, I think, end of last year. So I don't think, yeah, it's 2027. So maybe it just needs a little bit of a mix. Yeah, doesn't matter. So we're gonna have lots of serum because, as we all know, they said that serum is really the perfect skincare, especially when it comes to doing the makeup, especially when you use it with cushion. I'm using the Skintific cushion, the matte one. I've been using it like since like ever. Like whenever I go somewhere, I go to church, like whenever I wear my what's this called? My contact lenses, I wear these because they're just like the holy grail of my makeup. Should I like film a transition with my makeup? I don't know. And by the way, if you are curious, Arlen has work up until 4:30. He is probably gonna arrive in the hotel around like 5. So I have been filming, tried to film, and then failed. Because you know what I mean. I tried to press on this this button in my DJI, and then it just didn't record. It's just so. I'm not sure why it turned off, but yeah. So as I was saying, the next step from this La Roche will be this La Roche Antilles 50+++. So I've been using this one, like I've been wearing this one every morning, every day, because I have to protect my skin from the UV rays. We are gonna keep going. I don't know if this camera is going to be still, gonna do its job. I have my makeup kit here. Everything is here. I'm gonna do my makeup, and maybe we're gonna have a little transition and post it in my Instagram, and we'll see. And I will see you guys at the Bruno Mars concert. I'm gonna make sure this camera is. I just started recording in my DJI just recently because I feel like I have to, so that my money will be not into waste, because I've been buying like different stuff that I really don't need. I bought this one in 2022 and I haven't really gotten like an ROI of this this camera, and this camera is already phased out, and now I'm planning to get another one, but then I really wanted to make use of this one before getting a new one. So anyways, let's start. You know what, I sometimes do my makeup really good with the camera on, but then most of the time it's just not really. I just keep talking and then just not stop talking, and then I keep forgetting I'm doing makeup. Anyways, I'm gonna do it to have a little bit of transition, and yeah, we'll see. To, daghanan tao dito eh. We're hungry, super hungry. Char. Oh, nice. Kaya makachita ko. Diba? Reserve na ganun. Naka-reserve ang uban.